Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name is Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube, and I use spirit and my intuition and the tarot to communicate energies to you guys, beautiful, amazing viewers. If you're new to this channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so grateful to have you here today. And if you are returning, thank you so, so much. I am so blessed to be doing your reading today. You guys are all very safe and welcome in the space with me today. I feel like I haven't done a reading for you guys in a minute. Now we are looking at pick a card reading for the solar eclipse coming in with the new moon in April. So we will be taking a look at what positive karmic doorway is opening up here with the solar eclipse. So karmic doorways are certainly opening up here, and if you guys have been following my channel, there's this much awaited sort of energy pocket of time coming in with the solar eclipse. Now there are two off cards in here, as you can see. In case you're wondering, they came with this deck. So we are pulling 3 cards for the pick a cards here. So let's ask Spirit for a clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of the viewer. Can we get three cards here from the Soul Tree Oracle pack for what positive doorway, karmic doorway, is opening for the viewer? There's the first pick right here. Look at that. 2 and 3. Okay, so if at any point you're pulled to any one of these cards, the timestamp will be in the description box and in the pinned comment below. It will take you directly to your pick. Pick 1, 2, and 3. And I will reveal these shortly. And we will also be pulling a charm to go with these cards. So I do ask you to use your intuition, what you will see, feel, and hear, that will confirm to you that this reading is indeed for you and the messaging coming here is for you. All right. So option 1. You guys have abundance. Look at this beautiful tree. Abundance. Hopefully you guys can see this. For option 1. Option 2, you guys have acceptance. Abundance, acceptance. And option 3, you guys have second chakra sacral. Second chakra sacral. What karmic, positive karmic doorway is opening up for you guys with the solar eclipse? All right, so I will pull a charm for each of these. Option 1, you guys got the butterfly. Beautiful. For option 2, you guys got the crucifix here. Look at that. Hopefully you guys can see that. My goodness. And for option 3, you guys got the Tree of Life. Interesting, because these are the Soul Tree Oracle, and you guys got the Tree of Life. Let's put that right in the center. No. I feel it right there. Okay, so let me move this. 3 options. If you're drawn to multiple, that's absolutely fine. It means there's multiple messaging aspects in regards to what's coming in here karmically for you guys. And if the pile you picked doesn't resonate, no need to stick to it. Go check out another pile. All right. So very important to tap into your own intuition. I will leave the video running for a bit, and I will see you guys at your pick. My most beautiful pile 1, you guys picked the Soul Tree card of abundance, this beautiful tree, and the butterfly. How beautiful is this? So we're looking at what positive karmic doorway is opening up for you with this solar eclipse coming in. Okay, so heavily charged energy. And like I was saying, I feel like I haven't felt such energy coming in for quite some time here for a while. And this is very energetically charged with lots and lots of positive energy and shifts in closing out cycles. So hence the karmic sort of doorway opening up here. So is this your pile? I will ask that you use your intuition, what you will see, feel, or hear throughout this reading to confirm whether indeed this messaging is for you. I will be doing the card layout, which I do ask if you are tuning your intuition, this is the best place to start to see if the pile is for you. And if you're wanting to get straight to your reading, you can certainly click on the main reading below. All right, so let's get into starting your reading. So abundance is pretty straightforward. Abundance could mean many things, but it's abundance to you. So some people find material abundance obviously something that's important to them. Others find, abundance could be in love. It's just an overabundant amount of prosperity and whatever you would classify as abundance. Now, butterflies. We know butterflies obviously always speak about a transformation that takes place, but butterflies also talk about freedom, which is interesting because I have freedom written on my finger. And certainly when I write stuff, it sometimes comes out in my readings because I get downloads for what it is that I'm feeling, and I generally write it on my hands here. So I was feeling a heavy sense of freedom here. It's almost like someone was being given a ticket to freedom from a huge chunk of their life that maybe they were feeling very restrained or confined in some way. And I feel like this is a very long period of time. Like I'm talking maybe in and around 20 years. Okay, that's what was coming through very heavy right when I pulled this. And when I was writing on my finger, freedom. So it could certainly be a marriage. I mean, I have this on my ring finger here. For others, it could be, a marriage to a career, something they were married to for quite some time or committed. It's kind of what I'm feeling here. Okay, now, I mean, this is a general collective reading, so it may not be exact messaging for all of you guys, but for whatever this is, I feel like there was a long period of commitment here towards something that is shifting, transitioning, and I do feel you are either being liberated or just transforming out of that old phase. And since we are talking about karmic doorways, that would certainly be a karmic doorway that you're closing, and I am excited to see what are we stepping into. So I was supposed to move all of these trinkets because I don't always have enough room here. So what I will do is I will put these like this because I do love my trinkets. Okay, so let's put the card of abundance right over here and let us flip these oracle cards. So we have gift from the past, 59. Past, oh my goodness, totally talking about a long period of time here. Okay, birth, look at that transformation. Butterflies are all about the transformation, the rebirth process. What do you have? Transition. Yes, again with the butterfly transition. This is giving me the death card in the tarot, so heavy Scorpio energy coming through. 43 or the number 7, which 7 is the Chariot in the tarot. It is also the Tower reduced. So Chariot's all about success and forward movement, integrating shadow parts. And the Tower is generally when things that were built on shaky ground or no longer serve or are being torn apart in order for the new to make way here. Okay, number 7 is all about faith and wisdom, reflection and understanding. So it says the frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence in our lives so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. All right, you guys see a theme here, right? Okay, number 18 or number 9, enchanted protection for beautiful boundaries. Wow, number 9 is all about fruition, completion, and fulfillment. And we have Trilogy of Light. I always get mind, body, and spirit when I see this card, the Trilogy of Light. Beautiful. I'm getting Leo energy coming through just from that sun. Okay, so harmony, number 2. Look at the butterflies coming out again. Harmony, number 2. 2 is all about balance, duality, choices. Number 2 can also represent the High Priestess, justice and judgment in the tarot, depending. And so I'm getting High Priestess mostly out of this energy that I'm feeling here. High Priestess energy. Okay, let's keep going. And look at this beautiful spider web. Spider web. Spiders are all about creativity. Okay, we have the spider web. Oh my goodness, you guys. The spider will reveal your fate to you. Oh my goodness. Your reading is so synchronistic. And the fact that that just jumped out right away. The spider will reveal your fate to you. Okay, so 5, alchemizing confusion into clarity. That was that balance we were getting with the number 2. Alchemizing confusion into clarity. I'm seeing the Temperance. I'm also seeing the Ace of Swords. I'm seeing Queen of Swords energy. I'm feeling heavy Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy coming through. We have in perfect harmony, number 11. You guys, harmony, like these, seriously, like I have a gazillion cards here, and chances are words aren't going to be exactly like matching. Like, what are the chances you get harmony and in perfect harmony coming out here? And of course, 11 is a master number. Okay, it means divine inspiration, synchronicity, and encouragement to keep going. So now we have perfect harmony and harmony. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love, love, love it. We have number 5, body and soul. That was what I was getting with this Trilogy of Light. We see the dragonfly, which is sometimes when we're needing to see through illusions here, okay? And that would speak to this confusion into clarity, seeing things clearly that maybe at one point was difficult to see or make out. And then we have the lotus flower, which is always about the rebirth process and sometimes coming out of challenging sort of situations. We're still able to bloom. What do we have? I converse with awareness. Beautiful. There's a hummingbird right there. Hummingbird is about abundance. The nectar of life, I just heard. Okay, beautiful. And we have the lion's mane with calm, number 5. So 2 5s coming out. 5s are challenging numbers in the tarot because it's always a point of conflict or loss, and it's a point of change and rebuilding, although it is where things break open in order for there to be massive shifts and changes. So it could sometimes feel like tower moments, which we were feeling tower energy. As well, I'm feeling heavy Leo energy coming through just with the lion again. So we have Keeper of Hope, number 7. Oh my goodness, Keeper of Hope. Beautiful. So we have 2 swifts here and a bunch of flowers and an open cage. Number 7 again coming out. That was that Chariot Tower energy. Faith, wisdom, reflection, and understanding. And we have the Keeper of Pleasure, number 8. Look at that. But now we have doves, which is all peace. Bunch of flowers again. And the number 8 is about movement, change, attainment, strength. It's also the star in the tarot, which is all about our hopes and our dreams for the future. Okie dokie. So let me get into your reading, and then we will certainly be pulling tarot, you best believe, because I want to see what this karmic gateway, this doorway is opening up to for you guys. Let me grab my wand, and you can skip to the reading, and I will sit here with this energy for a minute. Pile one, oh my goodness, like I'm so honored to be doing this reading. I feel such a balanced energy with this pile, okay? And I don't feel this was always the case. So I feel like this positive karmic doorway opening here for you, this gateway, is certainly your ability to come to full balance within self, mind, body, spirit, masculine, feminine energy, and not only energetically, but I feel like the outside is aligning to match the inside. So if you were stuck in situations that might have reflected who you were as a person for a period of time, and you're no longer this energy or this person, you are now shifting completely out of that energy into surroundings and people and situations that are completely reflective of who you are today. And it brings about peace, it brings about a sense of pleasure, it brings about hope for what's to come in the future, and it provides a sense of harmony, which is that peace. Okay, like it's no longer fighting against, it's no longer people who are not listening to you or fighting against you or not understanding you or pushing back on you or argumentative and things that just aren't aligning, and you're forcing or carrying situations to make fit. This is things completely lining up in complete harmony, okay? And it certainly is like you're playing the right instrument in the right symphony now. Whereas up until this point, you might have felt like you just didn't belong, or that you felt like you were trying to make yourself sort of work with energies, people, and situations that just were not jiving. It wasn't supporting. I think you were trying to do a lot of the heavy lifting and supporting of other people and situations and carrying their loads. Okay, and I do feel like maybe for a long period of time, this is kind of how you lived your life, and maybe it became a thing of not even noticing after time how much you were really carrying and how much this sort of energy was becoming stagnant or just weighing you down. You know, but I feel like up until recently, and I say recently, I don't know, maybe in the last couple years or a year or even a few months, like it's become very apparent to you that you can no longer be in that energy. It's been very challenging for you to have to maintain sort of a front here, or to try to get along and try to be an instrument in someone else's symphony. You don't have to do this anymore. Pile one, you are now lining up with things that are completely coming into harmony with you, that are not only there being in harmony, but supporting you and your growth, okay, giving to you now and supporting you. So I feel like you're certainly being protected by the divine here, enhanced protection for beautiful boundaries. But I also feel like there are boundaries being put in place around situations energetically that maybe in the past would somehow get around and make its way to you and pull you back to repeat certain lessons or situations with people that you've already learned, or certain people would cross certain boundaries here, and just it seemed like the energy was, because it was around for so long, that there was so much remnants of this old energy and stagnation, that I feel like it was a lot of static around you and a lot of, like, this is more energy speak, okay? And maybe you just felt something, felt kind of stagnant or felt heavy or felt, yeah, like in some energy that needed to shift. And so Spirit is showing me here, I'm seeing like you, because of this, and Spirit knowing that you've been trying to shift and knowing you've been trying to really, really align yourself. And it seemed like the more you tried to make things happen for yourself and try to find peace with other people and situations and be supportive and just stick to it and hope and grind through it, that things would shift, that things kept you stuck and remaining the same. There was nothing that was allowing there to be change. Okay, so now I feel like with these boundaries, energetically, Spirit is putting in these, call them karmic boundaries, if you will, so that you can be free of whatever has been holding you back. But not only that, I feel the mindset of the people and energy around you is completely cracked open here to see things in different ways here that now allow you to shift your energy. And where people weren't cooperating, they're now wanting to cooperate. Where they weren't seeing your value, they're now kind of seeing your value. Where you weren't attaining peace, you're now attaining peace here. And so I feel like you are seeing this, and now you're able to have honest sort of discussions here, you know, with the people around you, with yourself. Like, you're no longer having to just kind of do motions and everything else on the back burner. I feel like now there's true conversations, and you're able to really connect, I feel here, with people, and even connect within yourself to trust what it is you're feeling, because things feel more balanced. Your mind, body, spirit, which I was seeing here, is you spiritually understanding what you want, but also your body being well rested enough and supported enough to make this happen. And your mind being in line, you're not sort of being your worst enemy or playing tricks on your mind to say, hey, like, maybe I do deserve to, you know, stick it out more, or that I need to, I don't know, whatever our mind story tells us that tries to keep us in some sort of pattern or some sort of past story. You're now being freed of this. And I feel like no matter what you did to try to get abundance, to try to get the pleasure, to try to get the peace, I think you always maintained hope. Always maintained hope. Although it might have at some point became you saying, I'm giving up. Like, I don't know what else I can do here, you know, like, Spirit, like, should I maintain hope, or is this just a hopeful wishing? And Spirit's heard your prayers here, you know, and I think you released, you gave that up to the universe, and you kind of released and said, you know what, like, I'm ready to just go along with whatever the universe has in store for me. And this is what the universe is delivering here with this solar eclipse energy. You're karmically coming into this new energy where everything's getting balanced here for you. And I feel as though this is obviously going to be a rebirth of a new you, okay? And I feel like it's in the creative realm is what I feel here. Like, for sure, the spider will reveal your fate to you. And for a lot of you guys, this directly impacts your home. Okay, so your creative space is either your home, or you're going to run a home business, or you're, I don't know, like something to do with home. Home is really impacted, but also this creative aspect of you is really coming out here. Okay, and anywhere where you were confused, coulda, woulda, shoulda, or didn't know how, all becoming very clear to you. So we're going to pull from the Holy Spectrum. I was going to say the Holy Trilogy. Wow, okay, Trilogy. We're pulling from the Holy Spectrum, and we're going to pull some tarot just to get a sneaky peek into, you know, what is this new... You know what? I'm going to keep it open. I'm going to say, Spirit, can we get a deeper layer here into this positive karmic doorway or gateway that is opening up here for beautiful pile one? Can we get some more information? Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good. Thank you so much, spirits. I am so blessed. Thank you so, so much. And thank you so much, pile one, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm truly blessed. Thank you so, so much. All right, so we have nine, what is this, Hermit? 9 of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Let's keep going. I am going to be reading them as they come out. 9 of Pentacles, heavy earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the 6 of Wands. And we have the 6 of Swords in reverse. Why is this Knight of Swords here, Spirit? What's with this Knight of Swords? We have the 5 of Pentacles and one more. Ooh, one more fell right there. Okay. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. Very consistent message here. And we have the Hermit, which I don't read in reverse, for bottom of the deck. And we have the 9 of Swords. This message it's very consistent. It's kind of everything I've said here. Okay, so what we're seeing is the Hermit, all about the Hermit's journey, which is always that of loneliness, because the Hermit has to walk through a journey here to find out what is the true calling, you know, like really become honest with what is one's self-desires, one's self-wishes. And sometimes we feel very alone because we can't connect to the outside world and we're removed here. I feel there was a lot of anxiety in regards to making something happen for yourself, having to grind, play out other people's stories, not allowing, well, your environment felt like it wasn't allowing you to go and do anything other than tend to whatever you had to tend to here. So whatever dreams you had seemed almost like it was on the back burner, or a wish of sorts here. Heavy Virgo energy. So lots of anxiety. So I feel like your independence, okay, because this to me is freedom. The Nine of Pentacles, I'm giving you guys the middle finger. That's this freedom. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is not feeling free, not feeling sovereign, not feeling like you're able to just do your own thing here, okay? Nine of Pentacles, this is in traditional tarot, the lady standing in her garden, and she's built her garden. She knows her garden. She's built it with her hands, and she knows it inside and out. And so she is completely confident in her ability and her abundance, okay? And it's a garden that's going to pay it forward to her. So I feel like there was an inability for you to break out of your environment, to find your sense of independence and freedom. Here's you stuck in, you know, in whatever. And I feel like it's someone else's, and it could be your old self, you know, because we're seeing gifts from the past in some way, that something that might have seemed like a gift here, okay? Like it could have been, like it could be, like I said, an old career, old marriage. Like, I mean, it's certainly a gift here, but I feel like it's like piggybacking on an old identity. And as we know, Five of Pentacles is in a place where we can't attain abundance. We're in a place where we know we can get the other abundance we want, but we're feeling very, very stuck here. You know, maybe we were digging a trench for someone else, or we couldn't get out of this trench, so we felt a lack. And here is like the stuck feeling. Six of Swords in reverse, like can't get out of Five Swords, you know. And so I feel like a lot of this made you feel not appreciated with this Queen of Wands in reverse. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, not appreciated, undervalued, underpaid. Maybe a lot of you guys lost your confidence, didn't feel beautiful, abundant, successful, and just powerful, and like you were able to manifest. It just felt like, yeah, like not a good energy to be in here. And so here you are, victorious, Six of Wands. You know, this is you attaining success, like being put from a position of not being appreciated to being celebrated. Okay, Six of Wands is where we're receiving public victory. Sometimes we're in the social eye, we're being celebrated by the people around us, we're celebrating victory, you know, we're doing the lap of victory here. So I feel like there's victory here, but because we have it by the Hermit, it's like very much a personal journey victory. You know, it's not like just a fleeting victory, like overcoming something here. Like this is much bigger than that. This is like speaking to your soul, you know, like a huge part of your learnings here with the Hermit, Major Arcana here. Okay, that's the victory, and you being really acknowledged here by the people around you. Like I said, loved, supported, appreciated, not, you know, in this energy, that's a thing of the past. So I feel like this is coming in very, very, very quickly. Okay, as you guys know, solar eclipse obviously is right around the corner. Knight of Swords. Okay, but this is that clarity that we were seeing here. Alchemizing confusion into clarity. Knight of Swords, clarity, okay? And it is rapidly moving towards something that is more clear, more abundant, more pleasurable, more peaceful, more hopeful. And I feel like it's not as chaotic as maybe you guys might have felt. Because although I feel this is rapid energy, I feel like there's a calmness. Yeah, exactly, calm. Okay, I feel like there's a calmness here. So obviously transition is always never fun, you know, when we go through it. So this might be a challenging part right now. Like this might be, you know, the flurry right before the calm. you know, because I'm seeing a lot of fives, and the transition is always kind of where we don't know up from down, and we're trying to sort it out. So you guys might be feeling a lot of anxiety right now. Like, when will this end? When will this get better? Like, I've been trying to do the inner work. I've been trying to follow this light, and I feel misguided by spirit. I'm not sure if I'm heading in the right direction. I feel like I depend on my environment and these people and situations, but I still feel really stuck. I feel left out in the cold. I feel underappreciated or not valued for my abundance. And, you know, the only thing I'm not seeing here is this. So that's why I want to see. What is, and I know, like I said, this is a general collective reading, so it could certainly be whatever your thing is. And sometimes spirit doesn't show what the thing is, but I want to see this. The spider will reveal your fate to you, because I feel like there's something creative here that touches the home. Okay, that's giving you like this rebirth. Okay, so spirit, for pile 1, what is this rebirth? What is this creation? What is this new energy about? What is this abundance they're about to attain in this new energy? What are they transitioning into, please? Thank you so much, Spirit, for this message. Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of beautiful pile 1. Can we see a little bit more in regards to this creative abundance coming in with this solar eclipse? Karmic doorway they're entering into. Okay, we have the 9 of Swords confirming where you're at. I love when spirit starts off from exactly where we left off. Okay, that's sleepless nights, anxiety, feeling sometimes depressed. Okay, mental anguish. There's the 6 of Swords, feeling stuck, unable to move. Feeling like we're in conflict with people. 5 of Swords, you know, people sabotaging, people not agreeing, people arguing, things not working out. We might be sabotaging ourselves even, or just getting pulled into lower energies. We have the Hierophant in reverse. Lifestyle, completely shifting, completely changing. This is touching your home, you guys. For a lot of you guys, I do feel it is either a lifetime job or a marriage is kind of what's coming through here. Okay, so why is this 9 of... Yeah, because your previous job or your previous marriage or your previous home life, whatever that thing is, was feeling a lot like this, or a lot like that. Okay, so this is unconventional, new way of doing things, completely shifted, completely changed. So we have 5 of Swords coming out of the 5 of Swords, exactly. 4 of Swords. Okay, that's that hermit energy, doing a lot of reflecting. And there's that Ace of Swords. That's that clarity, okay? And I feel like this might have brought you a lot of pain at one point in time with the 3 swords, okay? Because sometimes, as we know, like parting from anything is very heartbreaking, you know? But here we are sitting with the Sword of Truth, knowing we have to shift our beliefs, our lifestyle, or everything that we kind of learned, shift it in a complete different way. Your whole lifestyle is shifting here. Queen of Swords. I was feeling Queen of Swords energy in the layout when we were doing that. So Queen of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So yes, Spirit is showing. I mean, I can't see concisely the project or the thing, but I feel like it's very heavy to me. It's clarity, certainty, precision, an understanding of what values you carry, and it is completely different. Your home structure, your work structure, whatever was keeping you stuck to people who were not aligned to your vibration, this is all shifting, changing for you. You're getting very open, honest, clear, and you're following in an authentic truth here, okay? And I think you sat idle for some time here, and maybe you were needing to kind of come down with the sword of truth, you know, but you sat here making sure this was the exact thing that you were supposed to be doing, because obviously turning the Hierophant in reverse is a big thing here, okay? This is like where we completely just question our whole existence that we've built for a long period of time here in order to make significant change, align ourselves again, if it's new relationships with our soul tribe, or just existing people shifting into supporting our new lifestyle, you know, or changing your career here to something that's creative and more aligned with where we logically know that we have more sort of fulfillment. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing. Now, I do want to pull just 3 more cards, only because I feel like Spirit's kind of repeating the same thing here for me, and I feel like we could see just a little bit more. Spirits, and I know this is obviously for the solar eclipse, so Spirit's like, let him be surprised with something, but I want to see like 3 cards of just, then final words of guidance here. Can we leave pile 1 with just a little bit more, you know, if they don't have the hope right now, or if they're missing information, what do they need to know here, Spirit? 3 cards. Thank you, Spirit, for this beautiful message. We are so, so, so blessed to have this message today. Thank you so much. We have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, the Sun in reverse, 1 more, Spirits. So heavy Leo energy in this whole reading, as I said, and the Fool in reverse. Okay, so we've been putting in time. We've been giving to things. And I think Spirit was showing whatever you were dedicating your time, your energy, your effort, it wasn't providing you the abundance. I think you wished it. I think you hoped it. I think you were giving more to it. I think you're spending a lot of effort. And Spirit's saying you no longer need to give to something that isn't abundant. The Sun is the most positive card here in the tarot. Whether it be reverse or upright, to me, it's always very, very positive, and it heightens all the cards around it and kind of waters down any negativity that is around it. So this is, we really didn't have the clarity. We really didn't have the harmony. We really didn't have the output, but the Sun was coming, okay? The clarity was coming. The joy was coming. The abundance was coming. You giving birth to something here, not in the area that you were in, because this wasn't supporting your growth. This wasn't paying it forward. And you weren't allowed to, in your environments, take a leap of faith towards jumping into what you were called to do here. Okay, like the Fool in reverse here is like unable to take a chance, unable to start anew in a direction. And this is like creative energy, starting new, like taking a huge risk. Yeah, and look, we see the infinity sign here. So I feel like this is like really going to impact you like for the rest of your life, you know? Like I feel like this is something that's your calling, that's been something that was meant for you to now pick up and continue, you know? And it's going to be something that you're going to confidently commit yourself to and know that it is right. And this is why you have no second guessing about walking into it. It feels so right. You know, sometimes the Fool could be like not knowing what sort of risk he's going to take here by jumping into something. And I feel this is a confident Fool, knowing exactly what he's walking into, you know? So I feel like you're ready to walk into this thing. Like you've been held back longer. Spirit's showing me longer than what was actually supposed to sort of evolve and happen here. And so it caused frustrations, and it caused energies to get stagnant, and it caused, yeah, just it was a really heavy feeling. And so I feel like you got stuck in other people's dramas and things. And so now I feel you're being freed of this. Okay, beautiful pile 1. I hope this resonated for you. Leave a like, leave a comment, let me know how you feel about this reading, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, my most beautiful pile 2. Oh my goodness, you guys got acceptance with this beautiful soul tree, my new deck. I love, love, love these. Acceptance and the crucifix, the cross, okay, of Jesus Christ. So this is amazing. We're going to get into your reading, and I just want you guys to know that I've not looked at these oracle cards. I shuffled them, but to save time, you could certainly go skip to your main reading, or you can sit with the layout for me, with me, I should say. And this is a great way to develop your intuition and see if the reading resonates for you, okay? I do ask you use your intuition, what you will see, feel, and or hear, to determine whether this message is the right message for you. Only you can do that, okay? So what I'm really feeling from this group, like this really hit me, okay? With this, like it wasn't just the cross, and we have a lot of cross. This is like actual crucifix here with Jesus. So, you know, this certainly could represent Christianity, but I'm feeling more than this. Like I'm feeling like a real deep connection to faith, you know, connection to source, connection to what you're committing yourself to. And with this acceptance, it's like, yeah, I feel a release is what I'm getting from here, okay? Like a release, and I'm feeling you've gone through something quite profound, like, and you're coming into such a miracle is what I'm feeling here. Like a miracle blessing is coming in for you guys. So we are looking at the solar eclipse energy and what positive karmic doorway is opening up for you, okay? What sort of gateway doorway is opening up karmically? And so I feel like one door is shutting for sure, and that is the heaviness. And for some, I'm getting so heavy that it could have been a very powerful addiction or a very powerful ailment or disability, or something that had strong control on your life, where you were really like maybe on your knees, you know, praying to God and just wanting to be released and free of the burden. Some of you guys might have experienced a near death or felt like you were almost, you know, at death's bed here. So I feel like there is that whole experience that's humbled you and changed you as a person. But I feel like, and I don't feel like this is what's coming, okay? If you're not resonating with this, then this might not be your pile, because this is something that you would, you know, messages obviously come through quite exaggerated here, but it would resonate on some level with you, okay? And with this acceptance, it's like you coming into some awareness of self, like you coming into some understanding, you know, spiritual understanding, but also it's within self and aligning you to seeing a greater path or purpose. And so I feel like you've been on this path for some time, but maybe there's an energy here of like, what now? And I feel for a lot of you guys, you're so humble that you might not even be asking, like you're just kind of walking this path, okay? Although you've been beat. I feel you've been beat by life, beat by circumstance, beat by circumstances, and have been really humble and gracious and accepting the fact that maybe what cards you were dealt with was something that's kind of, it is what it is energy is what I'm feeling. So I can't wait to see what this is for you guys, beautiful pile two, because I feel like you guys are being owed like a big blessing, miracle here, and I feel this might be my miracle group, okay? So let's take a look at what these cards are all about. Volcano, 49. Oh my goodness, this is heavily charged energy. I'm getting heavy Aries, Leo, Sag energy from this. Card 13. 13 is the death card in the tarot, and that was what I was feeling from this, like that release, you know, death is all about release and endings, balance. I'm feeling Libra energy from this. I'm also feeling Sagittarius energy coming through again. I'm also getting Aquarius energy coming through. Miracle. Oh my goodness, you guys. Spirit confirming. I felt this my miracle group, okay? The miracle blessing. 33. 33 is an ascended master's number, okay? It's reproduction. It's creativity. It's about humor. It's also Christ consciousness, joy, and harmony. Interesting, because harmony kept coming out for pile one. 2 cards of harmony, and I don't want to ruin it, but that word just came through with the 33. So the frequency of miracle supports our belief in ourselves. What was I saying? Acceptance as part of source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. Christ consciousness coming through again with 33. Oh, I gotta sit in this energy. I'm just blown away, you guys. Like, I'm absolutely blown away here so far, and we still got ways to go, Linda. Stay cool. 16, unique well-being. Okay, 16 or the card or the number 7. 7 is all about faith. 7 is about wisdom, reflection, understanding. And 7 is the Chariot in the tarot. It could also be the Tower energy reduced. Volcano is giving me Tower energy. Now that I look at it, things kind of get turning upside down in some way. So this is unique well-being. And we have spiritual growth. Oh my goodness. Spiritual growth. Look at that. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, we have 35 with merriment. Look at that. This always reminds me of Christmas, this card, because kids are having fun playing with tops. And it reminds me of so much fantasy. You know, we see like, I don't know, a mermaid or merman riding a dolphin here, and a sailboat with a wizard, and kids playing with the top with like magical dust here. We see a horsey and I don't know, bubbles. It's just, yeah, it's like a big fantasy card. It's called Merriment. Number 8 coming through with the 35. Okay, 8's all about movement, change, and attainment. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so we have the gorilla will protect you and show you how to stand up for yourself. Oh my goodness, you guys, I feel like I'm going to cry. Beautiful. I'm going to put this right over here. Okay. 37, celebrating the world's diversity, or the number 10. 10 is all about the completion, end of a cycle and transformation, which we were getting the release. It's also the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so 10 is all about fate, the wheel spinning in your favor. 10 is also the sun reduced. So the sun is a very positive card in the tarot. You know, joy, fulfillment, source. Again, source, the spiritual growth, this Christ consciousness, this miracle of life. Spirit of gratitude. Oh my goodness. I love you guys so much. This energy is beautiful. 43, or the number 7 coming through again. Yeah. No, this was 8. Where did we see 7? I thought we had 7. Yeah, right here. Okay, so 7 coming through twice. So 7, 7. Spirit of gratitude. Okay. And we have great and full. Ace of Cups. Number 4. Wow, 4th house is all about home, family, roots, and emotions, foundations. It's about children, women, femininity, self-love. I'm feeling from this. I honor virtue. Beautiful, all about self. I care for the earth. Oh my goodness. Healing energy. Beautiful. And Ghost Mushroom with Shine, number 17, or the number 8. 8 coming through again, because we had that with Merriment. Ghost Mushroom and Shine. Glow in the dark. Glow in the dark. Oh my goodness. Okay. 43 coming out again. 43 might be significant, okay? Might be a significant age for you, or it could be, if you're not quite there yet, an age in which there is a pivotal sort of milestone for you at 43, okay? And sometimes you can reverse, which would mean 34 if that resonates more, but we have imagination and this beautiful butterfly, okay? And that's giving me this merriment with all the imagination. Let me slide this over a little bit so you guys can see. So I'll pull tarot after, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit with this energy. You can go straight away to your reading, click on the main reading, and I'm going to take a bit to sit here and then get into your intuitive reading. I'm going to make sure you can see this though. Yes, okay. Beautiful pile 2. You guys are a miracle to this world, okay? I mean, we're all sort of in some sort of energy of giving to the world in whatever capacity we can. You know, if we're doing our job day in, day out, we're giving to humanity and serving people and things we do, for sure. Although this is like a complete different level here, okay? So what I'm feeling for you guys in this solar eclipse energy, this positive karmic doorway opening for you, is you are full steam ahead, making profound, significant change in this world. So I think for a lot of you guys, you might already know what this is, okay? Because I think you have within you an idea or a belief in something here that's going to make this world a better place. And I don't know what it is, because I feel like for all of you guys, it certainly could be whatever your contribution is, but I feel like you are devoting yourself to making this world a better place with your service. Okay, so if you are again, like in the health field, then it's like really, really making huge changes in people's lives. I feel like this is in regards to spirituality though. So, you know, if you're a tarot reader, if you're a Reiki teacher, if you're like going into ministry, if you're like, wow, like you're pretty much next to godliness here in people's eyes and people's lives, because you're allowing people to have the key in their hand to make changes and to heal themselves, you know, to get empowered and to love themselves and to see a way through. And I feel like this is all because you've been able to undergo something here that's been quite heavy, you know, but you didn't sit there saying, throwing up your hands saying, well, that's it. You know, you said, what can I do? What can I do here in order to do something with all of this strife and lessons? And so some of you guys, it could be helping people with addictions, okay? And saving people's lives. I just heard like saving people's lives. Like this is amazing energy here. And I think for some of you guys, you might have known that this was possible for something that you were attaining to do, but I don't think what you know is how rapidly things are aligning here in the universe here karmically, that are really, really putting you on this path. Like you're meant to do this. And I feel this is an energy that's come through my channel here. I don't know which reading it was that I was doing, but it was like a very profound thing that you were being called to do here on earth, that you had to do because spirit was really saying like you were meant to provide this answer, and so many people are going to be impacted by this that it has to be lined up in order for you to pull this off, you know. So I feel like this is so much of a miracle that it feels almost like a fantasy to you. It's like I can do what I love and help people at the same time and get paid, and then to top it off, like, you know, like see the joy in my own life and see this reciprocated back to me by loving friends and family and joy, and everything that was one way and upside down and challenging and strife is now beauty and love and support, and I've got people pouring their love to me. And you know, it seems very, very magical and almost like a fantasy here. Like you're not going to even believe what you're experiencing here, you know. And I feel like with this spirit of gratitude, it's one that you've been in this energy, but it is now coming back full circle to you. I feel people are going to be showering you with gifts and their love and showing you, look what you've helped me to create in my life. Like I am now, you know, aspiring to be whatever in their field, or quit whatever addictions, or do whatever thing that they were needing to do here, or get back to healthy stuff, and show you this. And this is them being very grateful for your assistance, and you being this sort of, yeah, like helping hand of Christ, you know. And so I feel like you're going to shine here. You're really going to shine here with your energy. I don't feel like you're going to have to say much or do so much here, other than just be yourself and allow yourself to do what you do best, you know. And I feel like there's an untapped potential here. Like I feel like this doorway is just opening up to this sort of, you guys, I thought we had 3 43s. I was like, look, another 43. So yes, 2 43s. That could be so significant. If you want to go and Google, type in 4343 angel number, see what comes up, because I am curious to see. Okay, because I do feel that might be significant. But some of you guys, it's a human rights thing, you know, like fighting for human rights, fighting for the environment, fighting for people with disabilities, or fighting for diversity. So I feel like you're now in a position to be the protector here, you know, but spiritual protector of people. And so I feel that this is like bringing back the karmic balance to you, because I feel like you've been on the short end. You've been on the end of the addiction or the suffering or the heaviness. And now the tables of karma are turning to say you are now being blessed with the miracle you know, and you're now a giver and sustainer of this beautiful spiritual energy back to the world, and allowing this karmic flow of energy to be released, because I feel like that heaviness and that experience you carried is still sitting within you. And I mean, of course we don't forget our experience, but I mean the heaviness, you know, like the burden of which you had to carry, and you've accepted this with you know, maybe it was very challenging, but I feel like with loving arms you were able to keep moving forward and say, you know what, I'm going to find a way through this. And not only am I going to find a way through this for myself, but I'm going to make sure no one else suffers in this way, or that anyone struggling this is going to understand how to get help. Or I'm here for those people who I identify might be struggling or suffering with something similar to this, you know, or I see an injustice here in the world. So I want to advocate for this, and I want to be the speaker on this, and people are going to follow you, and you're definitely going to be, you know, the advocate here, but you're also supported by the divine here, okay? And this unique well-being. I feel like there's something very profound and special about you that just really is transcendental. Like it's, you know, it's one step up from, I was going to say, like, you know, humanity. It's living in Christ consciousness and heart consciousness, okay? It's very beautiful energy. So we're going to get more information here in regards to pile 2, Spirit. What is this positive karmic doorway opening up for beautiful pile 2? What do they need to know? More information for pile 2. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good. And thank you so much, pile 2, for allowing me to tap into your beautiful energy, the energy around you at this time. I am truly blessed. Thank you so, so much. 2 more. Okay, so King of Pentacles in reverse, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. 8 of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, and Ace of Swords in the upright, and the 10 of Wands. Okay, so Spirit is showing the cross we bear, that's this 10 of Wands, okay, the heaviness, the burden we're carrying, and under that's the Emperor. I don't read bottom of the deck reverse, and the Death card. Yes, okay, so I was feeling death when we laid these cards out right away from this, okay? I said this is a release. This feels like a death card, which is releasing the old here, but I feel like this is really a die off here, a burn off, okay? I feel like this isn't just your transformation and your changing in your way. I feel like the person you've been, once you guys cross this sort of doorway into this solar eclipse gateway, who you've been, you're going to look at that person and have no idea who that person was. Like, you're completely reborn here, okay? Like a complete new person with the Emperor here. You are empowered. You are creating your own magic, your own life. Like, you're completely in charge. You know, you're turning into this like all-powerful gorilla here, you know, that nothing can shake, unwavering, facing fears, able to create structure and be empowered to do anything and be anything, because you've suffered and you've experienced unjust things. And so what I feel, this shows the trials and tribulations, and here you are in the center with this clarity and this truth, with this understanding. And I feel you've carried this. You knew honestly and truthfully that there was something you were supposed to be creating and doing here, and that whatever you were experiencing would be behind you, you know, and not knowing how you'd get there, and underappreciated, not valued, you know, carrying a burden here and trying to gain traction and unable to gain traction. And for a lot of you guys, I feel like you guys might be, it's as profound and as significant as like quitting your job completely and like, you know, like doing missionary work like in another country, or like, I don't know, like I feel like you guys are just like no longer seeing what you thought was your stability or like your grind of what it was that was structured and giving to you as something that is your passion, you know, like you're now saying, no, I create my structure, my stability, and what matters to me is how to make changes in the world, how to advocate for people's rights, and allow people to empower themselves. And this is a greater truth for me to follow in this truth. And so the universe aligns and says, okay, like if that's what your calling is, because we see this in you and that's what your purpose was here for, you no longer need to carry this burden, you know. And I think the burden was, how do I get here? You know, how do I trust in spirit enough for me to just allow myself to, you know, like sometimes quitting your job or like parting from the stability and the security we have is so difficult, especially if we've been stable for quite some time, you know. But I feel like this shift is like, I no longer need everything that I kind of was standing for. Like now I want to stand in my truth. My authentic being is calling for something much greater than pentacle realm. It's calling for truth in humanity and spirituality, you know. And so I feel like carrying this heaviness for some time has been a challenge, because how do we begin, you know, like knowing we have something and having to really get empowered, and you guys figure it out, you know, you guys actually get empowered to figure it out. Like if it's that business, that consulting business, or that Reiki practice, or that yoga studio, or that whatever, like tarot YouTube channel, I don't know, whatever the thing is, or that's, you know, going cross country and like advocating for feminine rights, or I don't know what the thing is here, okay? But I do see it's like you're advocating for something that speaks very close to you. So I feel like whatever you were doing was something that you didn't feel like appreciated the spiritual side of you. So it felt like the more you were doing it and stuck in it, the more heavy it weighed on you. But also I feel like you've suffered as well. You know, you really had to suffer in, I don't know, learning a lesson here in how to get here. So we're going to ask for a deeper layer and just look and see, like, can we get a sneaky peek, Spirit, as to what could this be about? Like, certainly this is a general collective reading, so we're not going to see in detail what all of you guys have on the go, but I'm hoping we see a sneaky peek here as to some more information. Some more information for beautiful Pal 2's miracle, this blessing and this new journey, this birth that this truth that they're walking into. What is this, Spirit? Clear and concise message. Thank you so much, Spirit, for this beautiful message for Pal 2. What is this about right here, right now, with the solar eclipse energy coming in? What is this karmic doorway opening? Three of Cups in reverse. Death card again, Scorpio energy. We were also seeing Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the Queen of Wands. And we have the Star in reverse. Okay, why is this Three of Cups here, Spirits? Seeing this one. Strength in reverse. Queen of Wands coming out again. And the Tower in reverse. Wowzers. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. And we have the Nine of Swords in reverse under that Seven of Cups. Okay. Pile 2, this is such heavy energy. So for a lot of you guys, I feel like you guys were battling addictions for a lot of you guys, okay? And addiction could mean anything. Health issues, substances, whatever the thing is, okay? Maybe you've been trying to work on getting healthy or just bring your life in order. And I feel like it's been very, very heavy, and you've needed a lot of courage to dig yourself out of this energy, okay? And I feel like whatever, the people around you, your support system and your network of people, I feel like weren't doing it for you. I feel like you felt maybe you outgrew this or out of place, or it just wasn't supportive of you, okay? And I feel like it's been very, very difficult for you to let go of or walk away from the community of people or this activity or the things that weighed you down. Like it was just really, really, really difficult. And I think you were stuck here for quite some time. And so this obviously made you feel, like I said, underappreciated, not confident about your ability, not being able to see your value and what you could do here. And I feel like a lot of you guys gave up on your dream. And so what Spirit's showing when I'm asking here, like, what is this, you know, this positive karmic doorway that's opening? It's like the dream you gave up on before all of this shit went down, I guess, you know, before everything that happened here where you got stuck with, I don't know, the wrong people, the wrong habits, the wrong thing, and got stuck in fears and gave up on knowing your strength, knowing your ability and your courage to manifest what you wanted, the dream you had, the dream of a better future and a hope. Like, that's what's coming in for you, you know. And I don't think you were expecting it. I feel like a lot of you guys just gave up on this dream, saying, well, it is not going to happen, you know, and trudging through this for, I don't know how long you guys been through this. And I think you guys just accepted it. Like, it is what it is. You know, this is my life. Like, this dream is just not going to happen for me. And I feel like this doorway is going to be one that completely surprises you with this solar eclipse, because it pulls you out of the state of hopelessness, the state of it's not going to happen for me, you know, and you walk straight into the, interesting enough, we're talking about the solar eclipse, straight into the sun, straight into your bliss and your happiness from an, you know, emotionally unsatisfying state of mind here. Okay. And the Seven of Cups, this is like, this is this merriment and this imagination. This is Seven of Cups fantasy, you know, your biggest wish here. Like, you can choose now. The options are open. The doors are all open. And I feel I talked about this in one of my collectives. Like, the door opens. Yes, this was my collective reading. Yeah, my collective reading I did 2 videos ago, but it was, I see a door open, and you're definitely the person I was speaking to, okay? You're at the doorway of the solar eclipse, this phase, and this door opens, and all you see is complete possibilities of everything you could possibly ever want to choose from for yourself, where I think it never was a hope before. You know, like, it just, that one thing I think comes with a whole bucket of other miracles. It's like, if I move to, you know, do what I love here, to, I don't know, like Asia or something, right? That's just an example. Like, that comes with, I know I'm going to get paid because now I secured like a contract, and I also get to travel, and I also get to meet, you know, my life partner here, and I get the freedom, and I can choose my hours, and so I feel like these doors are all things that are coming as a result of you making this decision, because Spirit's saying this wasn't aligned. This was heavy. Yes, we learned a lot, and we had to go through such a thing in order for us to be the best version of this deliverer of humanity and service to others. And so now I feel like Spirit's saying, you're now blessed. You're now blessed with getting appreciated for having to gone through this. And you're now like at this doorway, you know, at this doorway, making this decision to pull yourself out of this, knowing that it's right in front of you. You're no longer feeling you have to be held back or stay back or whatever the thing that had you back here. It's all about knowing your self-worth and your self-value. So I'm going to pull 3 cards here and see what the Spirit wants to communicate to lovely pile number 2, who's been through this heaviness. What does pile 2 need to know? Anything that they're still questioning, anything that you're wanting them to know, Spirit. Clear and concise message. Thank you so much for this beautiful message. This pile 2 needing to know. Thank you so much. 3 more cards. Any questions they might still have regarding this positive karmic doorway that's opening up for them. The Devil in reverse. Yeah, you guys are... Spirit just said you're free from the devil. So I flipped that. You're free from the devil, okay? You're releasing people, addictions, bad habits. 4 of Swords. This is after a long period of healing, long period of reflecting, you hanging on to your truth, the authenticity of what you knew, you know, that dream, that thing that you always knew you kind of wanted. Like, you're still hanging on to this thing, and you might have just accepted the fact that it would just be a dream, you know, and you might have made peace with ending it in some way or giving up hope, because I see 3 swords. So it was like sadness, feeling very separated, you know, and heartbroken. And so I feel like the devil is now no longer got a grip on you, you know. Look at that. Oh my gosh. The Sun. And we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So wherever you were feeling dependent on things, okay, because this is my dependency card. This is where we can't stand on our own because we're, yeah, dependent on whatever it might be, you know, in a practical way. But the devil has a hold, and the devil is no longer going to be holding you back. You're walking straight into this sun. Like I said, this solar eclipse. Sun is all about abundance and birthing, creating something new in this world. It's all about source. And how many cards do we see about spiritual growth and this connecting back to source? Frequency of miracles supports our belief in ourselves as part of source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. That's that star in reverse. It doesn't need to be in reverse. Anything is possible here, you know. And I think you gave up. Like, I can literally feel your energy here, eyes closed, just believing your thing to be like a wish, but not something that would ever turn out in your favor here, you know, because of everything else that was holding you back or that you had to be dependent on. And Spirit's saying you're now walking into freedom, okay, and your own joy, your own sun here, okay? Capricorn energy, Leo energy coming out. So this is what I have. Beautiful pile number 2. I hope this resonated for you guys. I'm so lucky to have you guys here, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous pile 3. Oh my goodness. I went to hit record and you guys had 5 1s on the screen. Okay. 1 1 1 1 1. I don't think that's ever happened to me. And so you might want to look up angel number 5 1s, see what comes up for you. And then the synchronicity with the 2 trees. I'm almost like too spooked to do your reading. I've got goosebumps here, but trees are obviously all about, you know, stability and health and family, ancestry. It's something that has structure and roots, but specifically you guys got the 2nd chakra, which is the sacral. So I'm going to get into what this could be about. I just wanted to let you guys know that I have not looked at these oracle cards. I shuffled them, so I would hope that you're able to use your intuition, what you will see, feel, or hear that will determine whether this message, this pile, is indeed for you. Only you can do this, okay? And if you want to go straight away to your reading, you can click on the main reading. Otherwise, we will be doing the layout, and this is where we can tune into our intuition, and you can tap into mine, and we can do it so that you can see whether this is your message or not. So, 2nd chakra, sacral. Sacral is lower and chakra. Okay, there's the root and then the sacral. And so it is an egoic spot where a lot of blocks sit within the sacral, you know, and usually what's sitting in the sacral could be blocks when it comes to intimacy, blocks when it comes to, you know, or opening up in sensuality and how we sort of connect here with others and connect. So I'm feeling connection, okay, because I see the tree here, so I'm getting roots and how things are interconnected. I'm getting life source energy, I just heard, okay, so life source energy, that's also how things are interconnected. And of course, this could be something that is hitting really close to home when it comes to intimacy specifically for you, okay? So let's see what messages come through here with the cards and see what we see. So we're looking at, with this solar eclipse energy, what positive karmic doorway is opening up for you, okay? Heavily charged energy coming with this is solar eclipse. So I heard spirits talk a lot lately in regards to karma and cycles kind of being over and new phases beginning. So this is why I chose to have this title for this reading, which was the karmic doorway here. Okay, so let's take a look. The all-knower, card 14, or the number 5. Okay, 5 is about conflict and loss, change and rebuild. But all-knower is quite interesting. It's giving me consciousness. We see 6 skulls. Okay, skulls is giving me the death card in the tarot. That could be also Scorpio energy. Root, yes, feeling root interconnected, like I said. And this is so interesting. It's giving me that again, like when I saw the tree, because, you know, stability and health and all those wonderful things I was saying, but really what was sticking to me was the interconnectedness of the roots, how things are, and interconnectedness. It's actually your interconnectedness, inner, like you're all knowing, your inner knowing. Root. Okay. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. So communication with card 14 again. So synchronistic. You guys might want to type in Google 1414 angel number, see what you get, put it in the comments and share with us. I'd love to know. So communication, this is the throat chakra, which is the 5th chakra. Okay, so it says the frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. Okay, authenticity coming through quite strong, and having to flow it through the heart. Pattern breaker, look at that, number 3. So like I said, karmic doors being shut so others can open here. Pattern breaker, that's huge. Look at this. And I was just talking about passing information through our heart, incoming and outgoing. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, and we have golden memories. Wow, golden memories. I'm feeling lots of fire from this one. Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm also feeling that from all this yellow and orange. Heavy Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Choices with 46. So 46 could be significant for you. Or the number 10 with choices. So 10 is completion and endings. We were feeling that with the skulls. 10 is, yeah, like completion, the end of a cycle and transformation. And choices are all about having, obviously, different options here. Okay, choices. Where do we put this? Let's put that there. Hopefully you guys can see that. We have the kite will gift you with widening. Oh my goodness. Now, I don't know if a kite is a type of, well, it's obviously a bird, but it looks kind of almost like an owl's wings, but it's definitely not in the owl. Oh, this is like, it's kind of like a swift. Let's look at its tail. Okay, we might have to read from the book here for this. The kite will gift you with widening. We have realizing empathy as revolution or evolution. Number 3. Okay. 3, 3. 14, 14. If we get another 46, I'm going to crap my pants. Okay. 27. Or number 9, a grand symphony. Look at that. Wow, that's beautiful. We have a hummingbird, and then I think it's a French horn here. A grand symphony. Number 9 is all about fruition and completion. It's also about fulfillment. We have a listen to opposing opinions. And we have the black and the white bird here. Getting a lot of balance from that. So Libra energy coming through. And masculine, feminine energy. I live in truth. That's this authenticity. Running ingoing and outgoing information through the heart. And we have bleeding tooth with stagnation. 34. Okay, so number 7 coming through. Bleeding tooth, stagnation. And 1, keeper of stories. Keeper of stories. Okay, so I do want to read this one. Hopefully I can get to it. Yes. And you can get into your reading. So the kite will gift you with widening. What number? They aren't numbered in here, but I think it's all alphabetical. Yes. Okay, the gift. Okay, will gift you with expansion, it says here. Give yourself some room in order to breathe again, advises the kite. Extend yourself and have the kite carry you. I think that was supposed to say extend. extend yourself and have the kite carry you beyond your many duties and your dense schedule, where you can breathe freely for a moment and get a good overview. It is not always that you can escape from the demands of your routine on your inner unrest, but you can always close your eyes, spread your wings, and take a few free and deep breaths before carrying on. The kite has soared into your deck in order to support you. It reminds you of the vastness of lightness and shows you how you can rise with the expansion of your consciousness and create more freedom in everyday life. Okay, your messaging. Pile 3 is very, very clear to me. We will pull tarot just to give it some more, but what's happening? I feel there was a disconnect between what was going on around you and what you were feeling inside. And I feel this has been ongoing maybe for all of your life, okay, for a lot of you guys. And remember, this is a huge sort of karmic shift that's coming in with this solar eclipse, okay? So not just a little change here. I'm feeling this huge shift. So this to me is speaking about something really deep rooted within you. And I feel like it really has you thinking and seeing yourself as someone who is either not able to, confident enough, or unable to intimately connect with other people. Okay, so I feel you are stuck. I feel there was a block. I feel there was an inability to trust yourself, an inability to allow yourself to go there. And so there was a sense of blockage, you know, you disconnected from people, you unable to attain the things that maybe you told yourself you weren't needing to attain anymore, you know, and living a life of illusion, I feel here, or acceptance in a way of telling yourself that you don't need to intimately connect, or that authentically whatever you felt inside you might have not have really been there, you know, like told yourself you don't need to have, I don't know, like sharing of a partner, you don't need to I don't know, like do something in a certain way here. And I feel part of it was to protect yourself, but also part of it was because there was a block here in some way. And for some of you guys, you might be very well aware of this block, you know, or this inability to really connect to this. So I feel like there is authenticity coming through you, and I don't know what the catalyst is of this, and you guys might already know, you know, this catalyst. It could be a person that you've met or an experience that you had that's making you feel very, very safe here. But as you transition through this solar eclipse gateway door, I feel like you now have all of these magical options of doing the things that you never dreamed that you would be able to do, that I feel other people might have been able to enjoy. You know, like this is death of a lot of things from within you that you told yourself were true. You know, stories you told yourself that you had to be in a certain way or you couldn't do certain things. And I feel like this really ties back to childhood, and you've carried this burden for you for quite some time. So I feel like you could have been listening to, you know, your whatever parental voices here telling you things that maybe weren't true, conditioning and programming, or just whatever it was that you might have felt. So I feel like this could have been something that was dormant or within you for quite some time. And maybe you became so used to it, or maybe you didn't even struggle with it. I feel some of you guys did, and I feel for some of you guys, maybe you just learned to tell yourself that this is who you are or what's become of you. But I feel like either which way, it became some stagnant energy within you that you weren't able to share, you know, sensually or intimately or connect on some level here. And so I feel like you are now embracing your inner child, extending empathy to yourself. You're breaking this pattern, whether this pattern is, you know, an ancestral wound that you've carried. But I feel like with the Grand Symphony here, this is you coming into full sort of flight. Like you're in full symphony mode. You're able to now speak your truth, not feel judged, not feel blocked, and absolutely love it. Like feel so connected. Like, and I feel like this is maybe something that in the past would have felt very threatening to you, you know, like I'm feeling masculine, feminine energy here. So it could be intimately connecting with the opposing, like if you're feminine, maybe connecting with a masculine here, maybe finding the exact right partner here that supports and and protects you and allows you to be the best version of yourself safely, with hesitancies and all and blocks and all, and then you come into some realization of who you are, and I feel like you come into balance within self, masculine, feminine energy. Okay, so I do feel like for some of you guys, I am feeling connection. Okay, but I feel like you're wanting to step into an authentic version of self that was not allowing you to embrace and enjoy certain parts within you that I feel are a part of who you are. They might have been shut down or shoved down or just blocked, and so there's this pattern breaker, which I feel is the karmic sort of doorway we're walking into. It's like you're no longer block there. Once you release a block, it's free. You're now authentically communicating a truth that was stored within you, that opens up your possibilities here within relationship, within how you speak to yourself and how you kind of bloom and show up now in connection and out in the world. You're living in the truest version of yourself, out of some stagnant energy that I feel it kept repeating. It was like a repeating stagnancy, like, oh, there I go again, like I can't connect, or I can't be open, or I can't gain any traction from where I am. And this is you seeing yourself from a completely different sort of angle now because of your ability to get to this point. Okay, so we're going to ask Spirit. We want some more. Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of beautiful, beautiful pile 3. What is this about? Can we get some more information regarding this positive karmic doorway that's opening for them with this solar eclipse? Some more information in this reading. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 3. And thank you so much, pile 3, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm truly blessed. Thank you so, so much. All right, I'm seeing this one. So we have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. And the Devil, Capricorn energy. Ooh, that one went flying. So we have the 3 of Swords. This one fell exactly like that. Magician, Virgo, and Gemini. Why is the Devil here, Spirit? The Hermit in reverse. Virgo energy again. So heavy Virgo. And we have 7 of Cups in reverse. Okay. And the bottom of the deck energy, we have the Judgment, which says Awakening. And I don't read bottom of the deck in reverse. And under that, we have the 5 of Cups. Okay. So, pile 3. This is a very heavy energy. And I don't know that if you've become so used to it, that you're, I think it's self-speak and self-defeating energy I feel here, and maybe you haven't been trying on purpose, but I feel like it stemmed from somewhere else. Like, I don't feel like you're the one who wants to be, obviously in pain, no one wants to be, but I feel like you carried it, like you've suffered, you've hurt, there's a lot of sadness here, a lot of heartbreak, and feeling like just really, really like you can't, or you weren't able to. And I feel like this is a challenge to look at sadness and heartbreak and dealing here with traumas and blocks within our pain system here. And I feel like what you do is you come into an awareness. You come into seeing yourself for who you actually are. You pull the blindfold off and you're seeing yourself for the first time possibly here without the trauma. Without the grip of the Devil here. And I feel like this held you back from being able to give from a part of yourself. It was kind of blocked here. It was like you needed to understand this piece of you so that you'd be able to produce, be able to give, be able to find balance within yourself, but also give to others, show up here. And I feel like the Devil was on your back here, holding you, and not allowing you to move forward and keeping you in pain and suffering. And I feel like you've been able to manifest from a period of time where you were really, really removed, really removed. Like, instead of engaging and dealing with people in order to resolve this, or situations that would expose this in some way. It was like, it was easier just to not deal, you know, to maybe deal with other things as cover-ups here rather than deal with this. But I feel like things completely change here. Like, you can see the truth, you're manifesting for yourself something here that I feel you never thought would be possible for yourself. And so you come out of whatever illusory state that you were in, you know, because you believed, I don't know, like your thoughts here were jumbled in some way because of your experience and you not knowing what's actually true about self and what isn't, you know. Yeah, look at this, the courage to face yourself from within here, to face fears, to actually know now how to allow yourself to move forward in situations where maybe you're really, really, really held back and you'd rather just, you know, just not even show up. Like, I feel a very held back energy, you know, rather than being exposed or seen or deal with this. So this is the energy it's showing that you've been under, okay, which feels very heavy to me. And so this judgment is where we're now at this doorway, okay, judgment, this awakening. This is now us being birthed into a new energy here, complete new energy. So Spirit, for this solar eclipse, pile 3, what are they being birthed into here? Can we see what is this beautiful energy and this solar eclipse energy that's this karmic doorway that pile 3 is walking into? What is this about? Clear and concise message, please. Thank you so much. Can we please get some more information? Any questions pile 3 might be thinking that I can answer? Please allow me to channel this message. So we have the tethered one. Yeah, tethered. Okay, this is Hangman, but it's in reverse. So tethered to an idea of who we thought we were. And Hangman's all about the perception. So when we tell ourselves we're this story or that story, not good enough or incapable, or something was stopping us from sharing. And I feel it really came down to partnership or intimacy or giving of self. Look at that again, 6 of Pentacles, giving of self. Able to show up, feeling very tethered to, again, devil energy is tethered, okay? It's like, that's what I'm getting from it, rather than in the upright, you know, being tethered to the divine. We were tethered to the story, tethered to what was keeping us back, and the thoughts and the egoic stories and programming. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Not being able to make it happen, you know, giving up on self. I feel there's a giving up energy. It's too difficult, it's too hard, I can't, you know, I'm unable to produce, I'm not good enough, or I can't get traction, I don't have the thing that it was that I really want because I'm incapable, or I just don't know how. That's the energy you're in here. And look, from that to this. Okay, so for some of you guys, I'm feeling this very strongly. You have someone coming in here, okay, and you might know this person. This is a beautiful mother energy, okay, who takes you in. It's like a beautiful unconditional love. This is divine feminine energy, giving unconditional love, supporting you, being very compassionate, very soft, allowing you to go through your challenges here with the sacral chakra, you know, to be intimate, to open up to any sort of traumas in the heart space and understand yourself and how you deserve to be loved, and any traumas that had you held back, incapable of finding balance within self or giving of self, you know, and instead of being not abundant and not producing things of value here. Look at the beautiful tree imagery. Like, I just love it. This is abundance and stability and strength. I feel like you probably weren't able to build something secure and stable within self, you know, because it felt very kind of, yeah, like you couldn't create the thing. And I feel like it wasn't that you didn't want to, or you just were, I don't know, couldn't for whatever reason. Your environment wasn't there. And now with this karmic doorway opening, it's like you have the perfect environment around you, support, you know. And I do feel this is a person. Now, if this isn't someone that you already know, you're turning into this abundant empress. Like, you're going from, I didn't even see any like pages or queens or kings, or you're going to like the most abundant card in the tarot here, divine feminine energy. The most powerful of all cards here is the Empress and the Emperor, you know, divine feminine, divine masculine, because she is all abundant, unconditional love, able to birth anything. She's all the queens in one. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. This is the stability I was talking about. So being grounded, being practical, able to make things happen, you know, like in a practical way, like actually, you know, if it's creating that job, if it's owning that home, if it's, you know, not feeling like we're flying around here or incapable of being our authentic self because we've given up on some part of ourself here. You know, this is also the wife card. So I feel this is wifey material. So you guys might be, for some of you guys, like getting married or feeling like you've met your other half here, you know, partner, someone in mother energy who's really able to support you. And if this is coming from self, this is like you finding balance within self where there was an imbalance, to be the mother you needed to heal the mother wounds, you know, both of these mother cards. So if you're wondering, you know, the energy here, if it is someone you're connecting with here, to give you confirmation, I'm feeling heavy earth energy. I'm feeling Taurus and Capricorn and Virgo and Pisces as well, with the tethered one. I wanted to say feathered one. Look at this. 4 of Wands. Okay, this is home. This is union. This is marriage. I'm feeling family, wife from this 4 of Wands. Okay, this is coming into union. For me, sometimes 11. 11, which is the 4 of Wands, is all about the twin flame coming into union. This is a rite of passage, a marriage coming together, stability. This is security. This is stability. This is our community of people, the tree here. Whatever we were planting towards is now stable. It's now structured. It's now well-rooted. And I feel like not only is it well-rooted in a practical way, but we are well-rooted through and through as an individual, you know? So we can't be uprooted or shaken from whatever place that we're in, because we feel like we're accepted and we feel like we're part of someone's blessing here. Okay, so 4 of Wands, like this is a very beautiful, magical energy I'm feeling here. Wow. Okay, so you shift your perspective here. I feel like it does definitely come with, like I said, someone. And if it's not someone else, it's you are completely in a different energy here to pull yourself into a complete Empress energy to turn things around here for you. And I feel like it could be a little bit of both. Like you need the safe place in order to become that, you know, from within. So I feel like the right person, the right people, the right situation aligns where you feel comfortable to step into your full power. Okay, your full power to see yourself, whether you're masculine or feminine energy. I feel like you connect to a heart space with that 3 of Swords that you were unable to, because that's why we're seeing divine feminine. You know, that's the receptive energy. That's tapping into your feminine energy, and maybe you have a very hard time tapping into that heart space, you know, having to break the pattern of maybe being very much in a masculine energy, or just incapable of allowing yourself to be raw and exposed here. So final 3 words, anything I've missed, further clarity, guidance for beautiful pile 3. What do they need to know, Spirit? One more card, guidance, final words, anything pile 3 is needing to know. So 6 of Swords in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Star. So what is this telling me? Oh my goodness, I love today's readings. We were stuck. Okay, 6 of Swords. This is where we are moving on to calmer waters. When it's 6 of Swords, we feel we can't get traction. We're stuck in the turbulency. We're stuck in a 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords, I'm feeling, is self-sabotage for you, okay? And it could be that we couldn't work with other people because of a sabotaging energy. We kept feeling like we were drowning. We kept feeling like we were stuck in challenging times, hurting ourselves, feeling the hurt, not able to get out, move out of an energy. Okay, and so we couldn't manifest again, that practicality, like that stability. We couldn't plant the pentacle, which is whatever it was, the house, the family, the thing, the relationship, like the pentacle realm, you know, like create something in our world. Like we were just an energy here that wasn't producing something that I feel mattered to you. It wasn't able to happen. And so what Spirit is saying is this positive karmic shift here with the solar eclipse is your dreams coming true with the star. Okay, this is your wishes, your hopes, everything you could have dreamed of for yourself for the future as kind of a fantasy future dream is coming true. This is what this card is, your dreams coming true. Okay, and I feel like you might have just sat there thinking about it as something for someone else or an attainable goal in some way, that you couldn't manifest a future for yourself, and that you were forevermore to be stuck to Five of Swords situations, unhappy, alone, you know, or just, I don't know, yeah, like it's just very sad, like looking at what could be but never would really happen for you. And I feel like Spirit's showing it's happening. Okay, so this is Aquarius energy. And it's absolutely beautiful. So this is what I have. Pile 3. I love today's readings. Let me know if this resonated for you guys in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video, and I will see you guys soon. Love you so much. Bye-bye.